If you hit a tree or you hit Jason, you gonna have to crank the car up all over again. He gonna be able to snatch you out of the car.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Come on, 180! 54! Come on, D.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big completion there on third and short, keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. First and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Hey, go wash your hands.
Game that's taken them down
go wash your hands
before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal.
Switch! Alert, 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 alert!
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is
bullshit, bro. Like, nigga, how far you want me to drop back, bro? Like, that's too fucking deeply, bro. It's all good. I didn't know he was it, bro.
Down the field and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on third and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on third and goal. Because really, second down, second and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. Third down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You ain't got no thing to put it in?
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I do this for my family, man.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Controls, but you get it. Wait.
Let's go. You tighten it. Check out read.
Hey, you seen that community I made, Brandon?
Yeah, I joined it.
Invite a few people too. So far, it's only 3 people in here. I know.
From the gun, here's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the 50, Newton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They needed 17 on 3rd down, and that's exactly what they got.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready? Ready? Check, check, 59. 8.
On the ground, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Check 26, check 26. Great.
From the red zone now, Newton. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Great.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's it. 180. Mike 58 right there. Here we go. Check. What is it?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Oh, well, you should have seen it.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Trubisky. High throw, but he makes the catch. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. And the hook up here to Allen.
They made me click on the wrong person, man.
Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 58
I tried to snatch the ball I had.
And the Bears have taken the lead.
He tried to catch it.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun. Great.
Newton on first down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Watch the shift. 20. Rush in.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
You want to play DJ Carr?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Operating from the gun. Newton. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now Newton on 1st down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I just want something like that.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now,
that
1st and 10,
boy.
just shy of the 30.
She ain't got them dreads, dude. What?
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Nice job by the defensive front
I
there.
pulled that bitch out her mouth last night, boy. She stayed asleep. She like,
there was no room to run.
I said. You said what, AB?
I said PlayStation was fucked up last
Here's
night.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I was sitting here watching Netflix. I went to check to see who I was online, and it said PlayStation Network is undergoing maintenance.
It's more. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mad as fuck. Get on the wall to play Madden, can't play.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
You say what?
Yeah, what made you change your PlayStation name?
Oh, cause that shit really wasn't the one that I wanted.
Your stream says.
Maybe get with the run by Davis. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. A solid run on 1st down.
You said it say what?
I said Madden 19, but
a good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Trubisky.
Oh,
The field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd and short.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
O'Donnell, he's on the punt as he gets this one away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Austin, was you watching that stream, bro?
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm watching right now, but I
touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are
just
going
got
to
the
jump
ball
back
when I'm
in
watching.
front.
Wow.
Gano for the extra point.
Bro, watch the punt return, bro. Ran it back on his ass, bro. Let's go, bro. Nigga, that's big, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Let's go. Fuck this nigga, but I know he hurt, bro. Oh,
So
bro,
after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky, completion left side to Miller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Robinson with a big catch. The Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Right
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go play action with Trubisky. He goes full extension, and he's got
man, those ain't these sorry receivers. Man, I'm on all this shit. If you looking at this shit, also, bro, my defenders are everywhere, bro, around these niggas, bro. And I'm not
like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go
real,
get it.
Bro.
He
Stop
got
playing,
it.
Bro.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And now it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, he got me.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Trubisky will throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Checker. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. 20.
Oh, that shit unrealistic.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
That safety is slow, though.
Now Cam, option
Can't
left.
be slower than the quarterback,
he lost the football.
Bro.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are
Man, they make Cam look like he was just slow to get up through there, bro. I was gone.
Looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Man, he got it.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
3
points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
We just had the game won, bro. They hold us, though.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a nice throw here, right side. He rolls it in. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaq Thompson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a desperation throw deep
that nigga had what's his name wide open. He had bro wide open on the other side of the field. He's so stupid.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. We're going to tap right here. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check. What is it?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Do an end around, bro.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen that in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Bears take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Let's go.
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Gang, bitch. Fuck all this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of all them yards you got, nigga. You threw fucking 3 picks. Sorry, nigga.
Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance.
They say that nigga quit, bro. You don't fuck with me, bro. I'm being the top 100 before the end of the weekend. Shit, probably tonight, bro. What I'm on 2-game win streak right now. On what? Well, exit out of it. Don't buy shit. Exit out of it. Move. Don't come out here. Okay. Hey, P, what you doing, bro?
About to get on Friday.
Huh?
About to get back on Friday.
Alright, after this game, I hop on that bit with you. Cause I know I got all night to play this bit. Okay, shut the door, big girl. I'll come get him. Shut up. $100 dash, $50 dash.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready, 95-56.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They don't have to make him tall,
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. So he got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, Kamara. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball,
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Bless you.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Hey! Watch the safety creep. Back. 8.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. It's complete. Artis Payne. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, switch gears. Greg. You.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Gun. Check light 47. Check light 47. Zoom. Here we go. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Come to my world.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, here's Newton. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I'm going back to you.
Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And down to the 36-yard line here. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check. Not today, you are. Not today.
A shotgun snap for Newton. But he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Slam.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
What you playing, Mochi? Play game?
Ready? Check 47. Come on. 8. Check 13. Check 13.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished. The drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Ready.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. They run. It's Kamara. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 30. Past the 20. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll try to run it in with Murray. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Opposite. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, Foxtrot. Mike's 54.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, watch the slant. Great. 8.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Newton on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Coming off the pick six, it's Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Off play action, Newton. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Sideline throw. That's caught by Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Why you keep doing that, DJ? Thought we was friends.
On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. Second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 38-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 9, check 9. 20. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Tighten up, tighten up.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Ready. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get in the white room.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shock play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Check, 47. Here we go, D. Here I come. Eight. Here I come again. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made by Patrick Robinson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. 36. Gun. It's free. Check the backer.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey! Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 2-6.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a 3rd down gain of 10 to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
20.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Jim.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch his flat. Alert 3.
Operating from the gun. Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick six, fourth quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, D. 20. 47 the mic. 47. Come, baby. Woo! 47 mic. 47 mic.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
8.
From the gun, Newton. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Newton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. This defense so strong all afternoon long, well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Let's see what you got.
Play action. It's Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
And that one?
Can't believe they threw the game away like that. What's wrong? What you want?
I'm hungry.
What you want?
I'm hungry.
What you want? Go get whatever you want. Go get it.
Habits. I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work
no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And
it's
I don't
okay.
need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Same, okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Hooping in that glowing hill. I'm giving they soul the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. And burst off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, bit this way. Right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing. I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, hop on it, hop on it. Rep for your bro. When you post, you popping your budgets. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets. You can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet. This sugar. One man on me with dick dick. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods. Damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Hooping in that glowing hill. I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. And burst off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, bit this way. Right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing. I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful. I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes. It was the Tiger Hill. Don't jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead. Instead of get rich and dead trying. This ain't never new. I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't. I can't lose. Ready, rest or I'm bad. Do what you can to do. Make it next move your best. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Hooping in that glowing hill. I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. And burst off the edge like I don't know no feel.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Yeah.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Let's get it. 40. Let's go, Heavy. 20. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
That's it. Get ready. We own it. Great, great, great. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check safety, check safety.
Operating from the gun. Newton. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Jones. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he'll get this awfully close to a 1st down. Boy, that's going to be a razor-thin measurement, but I don't think he got there. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Running right, this is Ingram. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. On second down, McCaffrey. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Gun.
3rd and 2, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
20.
Bless you.
Check 99. Check 99.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Wormley able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. K1 short in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make our score 9-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jackson from the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Ready? Check 48, the mic. I don't think you got it, sir.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 3rd and 2, Newton. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
I can't believe they even let you play. Kill.
They snap it to Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets them up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And this is back to an 8-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, it's Ingram. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check back. Watch the slant. Motion.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. They find some open field here. It's a foot race. Kenneth Dixon. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, 44 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. He's going to have the first down past the 20 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. The 40, the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Watch me celebrate, I copy. I do my dance, jump in the stands.